mine coal in my district, sometimes live in West Virginia and Kentucky. We're all the same culture in that end of the district, and we need some help. So you've helped me in the past. I appreciate that. If we can somehow, not necessarily thinking the second tranche ought to be equal, but substantial, that would be a big help to the people in my district, because I've got counties that don't have any land that they can convert to a new, as people say, they want coal to convert or to change those jobs into something else. When you don't have anything but a 2-lane road and you've only got 2 flat pieces of land in one of my counties, where they then condemned 1 flat piece of land to get the high school out of the floodway, where the cafeteria used to flood about every 3rd year, it makes it tough. One of the things we can do is the Power Plus, where we can then reclaim that abandoned mine land and convert it for some economic use as well, which would be of great benefit to the people. So I ask for your help on that. Now, going global, EPA. And I think this is one that, you take off the regular thought processes. I think that we need to move some of the workforce out of Washington, D.C., but that doesn't mean taking the folks that are in Washington, D.C. who have been writing regulations and move them to some other part of the country to write regulations. I think we saw with Flint, Michigan, that what you've got to do is we need more people out there like the EPA worker who blew the whistle and said, hey, something's going on here, offered with his own money to do the testing. Now, in that case, we had a rogue EPA person. I'm not blaming the whole EPA for that, but a rogue person who said, yeah, cover that up. And that person then immediately retired when it all became public. But it was a constituent of mine from Virginia Tech who came forward and said, we're going to go out there, we're going to take our resources in Virginia and spend them on Flint, Michigan. And it was that professor at Virginia Tech who actually uncovered the whole lead problem. I think we need more people in the field working on projects where we have clean water to make sure we don't have lead coming in. That's the EPA's core purpose. When they do their core purpose, they're very good at it. When they start trying to put industries out of business, that's not their field. They don't always understand what they're doing. They've even told us in the past, although the court has since said the Supreme Court has since said you got a different measure. They've said it's not our job to figure out how many jobs are going to be lost or how much it costs. We do a rough estimate, but it's not really our job. They should do that. But I know of places in my district that could use some clean water that doesn't have it. I know people that need sewage treatment help. And instead of trying to punish folks, if we could move some of those people that are currently in Washington doing desk jobs into the field and have them looking at trying to help us in the poorer regions of the country, figure out how we're going to get the clean water from point A to point B and how we're going to deal with sewage treatment in areas that are poor. It's interesting, we don't always qualify, watch my time here, we don't always qualify in some areas in my district because the people who've made good money in the coal industry build nice big houses and they have those septic systems that take care of their problem. Their next door neighbors don't have that advantage, the folks who aren't quite as well off financially. But they don't, unlike most parts of the country, they don't live a long way away from each other. So in the census block, we don't measure up as poor enough to get help on things like sewage treatment because you got the rich folks living just a stone's throw away from the not so rich folks, the people who can't afford it, and it skews all the numbers for the census block. So I don't know how you help with that, but one of my thoughts is, I don't know how you change the formula. I don't have a magic bullet on that. But if somehow we could figure out a way that we get more people who their job is to help us figure out in the field how we're going to deal with getting clean water to the back hollers and how we're going to deal with sewage treatment where we don't have a sewage treatment plant. And literally, I know of a spot in my district where it's rolling down the side of a hill, and they've taken measures to put bolts and all kinds of things in the rain runoff section of the road so that they can hope by the time it gets to the bottom of the mountain, it's not nearly as dirty as it was when it left their toilet. That I yield.
Well, I appreciate your testimony. I know there's been discussion about using zip codes instead of using economic zones, and I think that's something that these agencies should, with today's technology, should be considered. So,
and you can help me on Power Plus, I really would appreciate it. But you have in the past.
And we're very aware of the program and how much helpful it has been in Appalachia country, so we'll continue to look at that. Thank you so much for your testimony.
Appreciate y'all's time.